So, you may or may not have realized it, but YouTube feels different lately. I don't just mean the recent push for YouTube Shorts in response to the success of TikTok. It feels like the kinds of videos you are shown do a better job of enticing you to watch them than actually being videos worth watching. It's a problem. It's a problem because it feels like the concept of quality has taken a dip on YouTube in favor of a lower level engagement farming type of content. I mean, if you scroll through your YouTube feed, you tend to see the same kinds of videos more often than not. Let me try to explain. From the creator side, there's a problem when you think that you have to appease the YouTube algorithm to stay alive. When you think that you have to try to be first and the fastest uploader for a niche. When you think that the identity of your content doesn't mean anything because you aren't getting clicks or you aren't getting likes. When you think up this new interesting video idea, but your next thought is, damn, this isn't what people want to see from me though, and delete the idea. When you start to think that anything is okay as long as you continue to get a constant stream of views. As a creator, YouTube conditions you to feel a certain way. You release a video. If you don't get insightful comments, the feedback you see are views, likes, and analytics. These are just numbers that tell you when people like your video or tell you the moment they lost interest in your new upload. Unless someone tries to explain it in a comment, you release videos not knowing exactly what people may like or dislike about them. So you end up pretty much just making assumptions on what you think people want to see. And then you try to work to produce more of that. Simply because this is how success, or the concept of doing it correctly, forms in your mind as you create videos. Do this long enough and it might not even be about what you want to do anymore. It'll eventually become about getting results because that's what matters, right? It's generally easier to find success on YouTube by nestling yourself into a niche and creating focused videos on a topic. This is a solid strat to up your viewer attention, yes. But when the topic runs dry or when you want to extend outside of the topic, it starts to feel like no one watches and, quite frankly, no one cares. Worse, it even starts to feel like the YouTube algorithm might drop you from your recent streak of being recommended to new viewers. This practically makes it feel like stepping out of your comfort zone is equal to voluntarily killing your channel. I mean, even when you focus on a topic, content creation is currently a sprint when it could be a marathon. Think of it like this. A new game releases, right? People wanted to see all these videos weeks ago, so you better get stuff done and put it out ASAP. Getting the first video out on a topic is a huge advantage. Effort, quality, polish, verifying that the strat even works on higher difficulties. Son, just put it out now when the demand is the highest. A no damage run is a no damage run. Who cares about how much better I could have done, right? The average person probably can't even tell the difference anyways. These clowns just read the title and want to see the run completed, I swear. They were ready to be impressed the moment they clicked on this shit, weren't they? This is what it feels like. This is what you are conditioned to feel like. And I'm telling you point blank that feeling this way and this way of thinking is a problem. Look, I'll explain more, but let's talk about the viewer side next. A couple of years ago, my friend used to tell me when I'd get on these rants, but BK, why are you getting so mad at people that just want a quick laugh or they want a quick wow? Let the people have fun, man. It becomes a little bit harder to rebuttal when you think about it like that, to be honest. I'd always get so worked up from the creator's perspective that I forgot what it was like to just use YouTube without any expectations. But the more I thought about it, the more I started to think that user expectations, in and of itself, is the fundamental user side problem. People watch YouTube videos for any kind of reason. It may be to kill time, be informed, be entertained, sate their curiosity, the list goes on. No one even needs to have a reason to click on a video. But I also think that most people don't really have high expectations for what they watch, or even know what they want to watch, to be honest. No one opens YouTube with the intent to watch something that will change their lives, right? Like he said, the average viewer just wants a quick laugh or a quick wow, don't they? And that's fine. But okay. Now let's suppose we make the assumption that viewers don't really expect all that much from any given video, unless they're familiar with the creator, right? In that case, I think a fair amount of what I talked about earlier of how the content creators are conditioned to feel gets put into context. Plus, with the sheer amount of content on YouTube, enticing videos that seem as if they may satisfy the viewer are the best. Videos that seem like they can appease the expectations you generate from a quick glance at the title and the thumbnail are the most clickable. As a viewer, if you lose interest easily, that's okay. There's always more videos to watch, right? 21-minute videos are better than having one 20-minute video, don't you think? For creators, chancing 20 clicks is better than betting it all on one click. Easy access to low investment and shallow entertainment is a great strategy for success. Lower risk, lower effort, higher output, better chance of results. Perfect display of capitalism. You know, that's not to say that the average viewer does not appreciate high effort and high quality, mind you, but it's more that quality is not an explicit requirement for clicking on or enjoying a video. This is because the viewer probably didn't even expect quality in the first place, to be honest. Or they might not even have an eye to discern what quality is. But then again, how do you promote the quality of a video with just a title and a thumbnail? The concept of quality is inherently something that forms the very fabric of a work, and you can't really be aware if something was made with tons of effort without actually interacting with it, without actually watching the video. Also, high effort doesn't always correlate to quality. It doesn't guarantee that something will be good just because someone put effort in it, right? So in this case, quality doesn't really mean anything if you're setting out to get engagements. You can only do so much to market quality as well. And even then, how do you really differentiate yourself from how everyone else is marketing their quality, right? Look at it this way, right? The purpose of marketing is to make a group of people want to engage with something, to make people want something, right? The quality of the product doesn't even have to be accurately represented when you're marketing. And in the case of YouTube, if our expectations get betrayed when we're clicking on a video, we're almost kind of numb to it, to be honest. It's happened so often. We are getting so used to clickbait that video titles and thumbnails have gotten to a point where we don't even know what the fuck the video is about half the time. But I'm finna click anyways, right? I gotta find out. All of this kind of causes the notion of quality to be drowned out, in my opinion. Quality is not something we yearn for, let alone expect. Therefore, creators have no reason to deliver quality. This is a simple case of supply and demand, right? Whatever you want to see, we try to show. But if you don't know what you want to see, we can show you whatever, and that's fine. It doesn't matter if it's quality or if it's unremarkable. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. The point is that you wanted content, and content has been supplied to you. You engaged with it, so a demand has now seemingly been satisfied. If you think about it like this, it starts to become more simple to understand what you need to do to become successful under these conditions, right? And I think that this manifests in what you see when you open your YouTube feed today. So, how do I feel about YouTube? I feel like people should be allowed to enjoy whatever they want to enjoy. Right, that's fair. But I also dislike what low expectations has done to what people accept as the standard of YouTube content. I dislike how catering to low expectations can yield results. I dislike the high amount of useless content on YouTube, like these 30-second shit posts. They're just there so you can fucking waste time. I dislike the kind of fake sensationalism that surrounds opinion pieces of new games. You know what I'm talking about. Where they either say things are the best or the worst or the most shocking just to grab your attention. I dislike them even more when I realize that there's a chance that these videos could be paid promotion. You know, I talked about quality a lot, right? But maybe there was never any standard for YouTube videos. Maybe things have just always been like this and it's just easier to realize it now than ever. I'm not even trying to dunk on these content farming channels either, because at the end of the day, these guys are hustling, you know? They're on that content grind and it's working for them, I guess. I'm just stuck trying to project my own ideals of what I think YouTube has the potential to be like. That's what I feel like. And I'm not trying to tell you what to think either, you know. And I'm not trying to have some stupid message in this video like, you need to wake up and stop watching low effort content, because quite honestly, nobody cares. I legit think nobody cares about that. I'm just telling you how I feel, man. With all of this perspective that I've given you, this whole YouTube problem thing is why part of me doesn't want to take content creation seriously. And that's the point of this video. I genuinely like making videos, I like helping people, and I like trying to get good at video games. But I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm fighting to stay relevant if I'm not genuinely passionate about whatever games I'm covering. I did that already, and I fucking hated it, and I hated myself. Don't want to do it again. But if I want to be successful on YouTube, I feel like this is what you need to do to stay relevant. This is what you need to do to grow. This is what you need to do to gain success. Right? Not saying that This is the only way to gain success, but it seems like it's the most feasible, and that's what frustrates me about YouTube. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting the audience I do have by not moving forward and being stubborn about what I'd need to do to stay relevant and grow, you know. So sometimes I just don't know what to do with myself. You can probably tell from this video, but I really tend to overthink a lot of things. Well, I guess all I'm really trying to say is that if you ever see my new content and you feel like I sold out, come watch this video again and get to know how I really feel on the inside. Thanks for watching.